Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Pretty sure we're going 4 or 5 days straight now. That's been a little bit of a roll for, it's been recently. So, now that we looked at Colorado yesterday, today we're going to look at Tampa. And so, the Stanley Cup finalist for the 2021-22 season, the Tampa Bay Lightning. This close to the three-peat, but also this far. And just still an incredible run from the Tampa Bay Lightning. They went 51-23-8 in the regular season, 7th in the league with 110 points. They were 8th in goals for, 6th in goals against, coached by John Cooper, and have been for a very long time now. We're going to look at their players now. We'll go over their playoff run after. In the regular season, Stamkos, 81 games, 42 goals, 64 assists, 106 points. Debatably his best season other than his 60-goal season back in 2011-12. Fantastic year out of Stamkos. Hedman, 82 games, 20 goals, 65 assists, 85 points. Kucherov, 47 games, 25 goals, 44 assists, 69 points. So even though he only played 47 games, still has 69 points. Pretty fantastic, especially when you're playing hurt. Killorn, 82 games, 25 goals, 34 assists, 59 points. Point, 66 games, 28 goals, 30 assists, 58 points. Palat, 77 games, 18 goals, 31 assists, 49 points. Cirelli, 76 games, 17 goals, 26 assists, 43 points. Corey Perry, 82 games, 19 goals, 21 assists, 40 points. Ross Colton, 79 games, 22 goals, 17 assists, 39 points. Sergachev, 78 games, 7 goals, 31 assists, 38 points. Maroon, 81 games, 11 goals, 16 assists, 27 points. McDonough, 71 games, 4 goals, 22 assists, 26 points. Those are your top 12 scorers during the regular season. You realize there's only 11 on this side for the playoffs because there were like 5 people with 5, and I wasn't going to put 5 extra people when I had McDonough written down at 12, at 5. Then I looked up, like, he has 5, then he has 5, he has 5, Point is 5 in only 9 games. So I decided screw it, I'll do 11. In the regular season, Vasilevsky in 63 games went 39, 18, and 5. Brian Elliott, 19 games, 11, 4, and 3. And let's look at the playoffs. Now, by the time of the playoffs come around, this team is pretty beat up. They've played a lot of games, more than any other team over the last 3 years. But yet, the top 11 guys played the entire playoff. And you saw the injuries that Hagel had, Cirelli, Paul, Perry, Hedman, Kucherov was playing hurt. All of these guys were playing so destroyed. I also find funny that Killorn is not on this list yet. He's 4th on the team's points here. He did not have a good playoffs at all. And let's look at this. So, sorry about that, guys. So you have playoff scoring. So all of these guys played 23 games. You went over. A lot of people had 5 points, which that's why there's only 11 on here. Tampa had a ton of injuries, and so we're going through their point totals. In 23 games, Kucherov, 8 goals, 19 assists, 27 points. Palat, 11 goals, 10 assists, 21 points. Stamkos, 11 goals, 8 assists, 19 points. Hedman, 3 goals, 16 assists, 19 points. Perry, 6 goals, 5 assists, 11 points. As he was playing like he's not getting older. Sergachev, 23 games, 2 goals, 8 assists, 10 points. Sorry about that again. Colton, 23 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Paul, 23 games, and 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Cirelli, 23 games, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Maroon, 23 games, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Hagel, my boy, 23 goals, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. How many of these guys were acquired at the deadline? Hagel, Paul, and that's about it. Who's on this list that's not on this one? Hagel, Paul, and there's no Killorn on this. There's no Point on this. There's no actually there is a Maroon on this, and yeah. So Vasilevsky in the playoffs, 23 games, went 14-9. Wasn't his greatest playoff performance, but he did play well when he needed to. So we'll look at the playoff series next. But before we mention that, Nick Paul just signed a 7-year extension this morning, I believe it was. 7-year extension, $3.5 million per year, I think it is. So he's not going anywhere. And there was also a minor trade. Columbus acquires Matthew Olivier from Nashville, and Nashville gets a 4th-round pick in return. So, small trade there. Good move for Columbus, I think. They need to get a bit tougher, and Olivier can provide that. So, moving on. We have playoff series. So, in the first round, Tampa draws Toronto, which, for both sides, I'm thinking they were thinking, oh, why we got to play this team? Toronto hasn't won a series since 2004. They've lost in the first round 5 years in a row prior. 4 of those times was in Game 7. In my bracket, I had Tampa winning in 7 for the memes. The memes came a reality as Tampa wins that series in 7. So 4-3 in those 7 games. They lose 5-0 in Game 1 as Toronto just dominates. And then Tampa wins Game 2 5-3. Toronto wins Game 3 5-2. Tampa wins Game 4 7-3. Toronto wins Game 5 4-3. They go up 3-2. They were up 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. And then Game 6 in Tampa, Braden Point gets the OT winner to win 4-3. And then Nick Paul scores 2 goals. One of them, I believe, was shorthanded as he leads the team to 2-1 victory in Toronto over Toronto. So they win that series in 7. Then they play the President's Trophy winning Florida Panthers and their cross-state rival. They win in a 4-game sweep, a very anticlimactic series. They win 4-1, 2-1, 5-1, and 2-0, only allowing 3 goals the entire series, a feat no one else has done since the 2017 Nashville Predators in the first round against the Chicago Blackhawks. So the Rangers. The Rangers blew this. Toronto blew theirs. The Rangers blew theirs. The Rangers go 2-0 in the series. They win 6-2 and 3-2 at home. They go to Tampa and they're up 2-0. Tampa ties it, and then Palat scores with 42 seconds left, and I knew immediately it was over. I knew Tampa was winning the next 3, and the series was going to be over, and I was right, as they win 3-2, 4-1, 3-1, 2-1, and they take out the Rangers. And then in the final, they face Colorado, and everyone knew this one was different, as they lose the series in 6. They have the possibility of a three-peat is gone, but they still have a chance to become a dynasty if they win the Cup next year. They'd won 11 straight playoff series. Pat Maroon had won 15 straight playoff series as he's won going for 4 Cups in a row. He didn't get it. Corey Perry loses in 3 Stanley Cup Finals in a row. And Colorado, they win Game 1 4-3 in overtime off Andre Burakovsky, 7-0 in Game 2. Vasilevsky wasn't pulled. Tampa wins in Game 3 6-2 in a bad game by Kemper, not by Colorado. In Game 4, Kadri gets the OT winner in a 3-2 overtime win. In a game I thought Tampa actually played better, and that's when I thought the series should have been 3-1. It should have been 3-0, and then I thought it should have been 3-1. But it wasn't. And then Tampa steals Game 5 as Colorado gets nervous, and Andre Palat scores late to seal the win, a 3-2 win. But then Colorado comes home. Tampa scores to make it 1-0 early by Stamkos. But then it's McKinnon and it's Lehkonen to make it 2-1 for Colorado as they walk away with the Stanley Cup in Tampa Bay. But yeah, without a doubt, this team, one of the best things the Cap era has done, right next to the 2010 Blackhawks, the 2009 to 2017 Penguins, and I'd say they're that third team in there, along with the Kings were really good. The four big ones since I've been born have been Chicago, LA, Pittsburgh, and now I gotta say Tampa. So, yeah, definitely the team of the 2020s so far. We'll see if anyone can one-up them as, like, the team of the 2020s. And, yeah, that's really all I have for you guys in this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is another one of the, like the Champion series, if you watched that video. It's not going to be a consistent series. I might just do it whenever I feel like it, but I'll start going through old finalists, old champions, and they'll be added to the playlist as well. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.